It feels great. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of long campaign, a lot of meeting a lot of different people, hearing a lot of different ideas, and I'm very excited to build on that foundation that we put together over the last 4 years and move our city forward again.
You didn't have any party planned. You weren't out anywhere either one of the two nights. And was there a reason for that? Were you expecting the worst? How did you feel about this campaign?
I was confident. I was quietly confident, but I also knew that Gord was Mr. James was certainly running a powerful campaign. So I wasn't overly confident. I know I had my supporters, but I didn't know. I knew I had my detractors as well. So I didn't stay home because I wasn't confident in what was going on. Honestly, I was tired, I was worn out, and I just wanted to have a quiet night at home with my wife. And I said when I found out what the results were, I would either touch base with another candidate or I would head into town for a soda.
And what'd you do?
I headed into town for a soda. Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
And you said you found out from your daughter?
I found out from my stepdaughter, who texted me, was watching your live feed on Facebook before I knew any of the results. She knew before I did.
Awesome. Tell her thanks for watching.
Yeah, I was disappointed that that a campaign, somebody spent a whole lot of money, to obviously benefit someone's campaign or to hurt my campaign, and I felt it wasn't necessary. I mean, there was nothing there, there was nothing to hide. Somebody could ask me the questions and save themselves a lot of effort. It's unfortunate sometimes we go to those levels. To me, it's about you put your plan forward, I'll put my plan forward, and we'll let the people pick which direction they want to go. And when you start digging down, I guess some say that's politics. In my opinion, it's not. It's a little bit of BS, but if that's what it takes, and I'm just thankful that people sort of saw through that lack of substance and supported me for another term.
And you had mentioned initially that you had a plan for 2 terms, right? Your long-term plan was 2 terms. What do you plan to accomplish in the second term?
I think the second term is number one, sticking with our financial plan, which I'm very proud of that this past council has put together for the next 9 years. We need to stay on course with that. If we do over the next couple of years, we'll be a financially sustainable city, which we haven't been able to say in a long, long time. And we need to reach out to our communities. We need to, we've got communities now starting to step forward, wanting to be a bigger part of what's going on in the city, and we need to build on that momentum for sure. We have a very strong foundation. This past council did a lot of the dirty work, and I think the next council is going to be able to work on some of the positive things moving forward as a result of the work that's been done by the previous council.
How do you feel the new size of council will factor into that? 8 councillors down to, or 16 councillors down to 8? Yeah,
I think it'll be good. I've always been a fan of it. We need to make sure we're still representing our constituents, obviously, so we're going to have to work hard at that. But at the same time, I think it'll streamline our decision-making process a little bit. We've got a committee of the whole structure we're going to put in place instead of an executive committee. So we're going to have more informal council meetings once a month where, we can discuss some of these issues not at the formality of a council table. And I think that'll be a better discussion with less councillors. We'll be able to sort of, go around the table, hear different ideas, and people are going to be required to be a bigger part of council. There'll be nowhere to hide on this council. There's only 8.
What's the first thing you're going to do when the new council is sworn in?
First thing we're going to do, we're going to swear them in, and then we're going to have to talk about the committees. We're going to talk about marijuana because we have to make a decision on that pretty quick. But we're also got to populate our committees. We've changed some of our committee structures. We've changed some of the numbers of councillors, obviously, on some of our committees. So we have to appoint people to different committees across the city. And once that's in place, then I think we'll start working on the budget for 2019. Will be the big rush for January and February.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just very excited for all the people who supported me. I very much appreciate that continued support I got from a lot of residents, and for the residents that didn't support me, I will work very, very hard over the next 4 years to earn your support.